Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is going to be 3 cheap dinner ideas. I'm all about some easy dinner ideas, so that's exactly what's in here. And if that's something you're interested in, then just keep on watching. Okay, first up we just have a simple spaghetti and salad. I almost did not record this, but I thought maybe somebody would be interested in how to spice up just a regular jar of spaghetti sauce. I generally make my spaghetti sauce homemade, but I do like to keep a jar of spaghetti sauce just for when I'm running short on time and don't have all day to cook my sauce down. I'm just starting by browning a pound of ground beef, and I just seasoned my ground beef with some seasoned salt and Italian seasoning. You can use whatever spices you like. I think I did actually put in some garlic powder too. And then I'm going to drain the ground beef by using this paper towel. It just gets out the extra grease, and without having to use a strainer and stuff like that. It's just a little hack that I like to use. So once I get all the fat strained off, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my sauce. I'm just using this Ragu Simply Traditional sauce, and just dump it right on into the pan, and then I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. You can definitely add beef broth if you want more flavor, but water works just fine. It just thins it out a little bit. And then I'm going to season that with garlic powder, and I'm going to put in a little sugar. I know, don't freak out, but it cuts the acidity and makes it easier on your stomach. You cannot taste the sugar, just a pinch is all you need. I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning. You can use basil, oregano, whatever you like. And then I'm going to have my sweet little helper help me with the noodles. He is so stinking cute.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing our food. Now I'll stir it. Look at that tomato sauce bubbling.
What are we making?
Spaghetti.
Yum.
Should I want it with salt and pepper? We're making our best food in a recipe.
He's so stinking cute. I cannot handle it. But next I'm going to go ahead and get started on just a little side salad. This is something I always like to have whenever I'm having a pasta dish. Just helps lighten things up. I'm just going to chop up some romaine lettuce and then a little bit of baby carrots and some tomato. You can do whatever salad you like. If you want just like a Caesar salad, or maybe you want some vinaigrette dressing or whatever you like. Like I said, I just like to have a salad when I'm having pasta because it just lightens things up. And this is the finished product of everything all together. It's a super simple idea, but it's just an easy way to elevate a staple dinner idea. Up next, we're going to have this turkey tenderloin with roasted potatoes and green beans. I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 400 degrees before I do anything. I always forget this step, so I like to put it in first just to remind you to do it. And I'm going to grease a little casserole dish and put my turkey tenderloins in here. These are rotisserie seasoned tenderloins from Aldi. I will say these did not have the most flavor. I'd never used this before, so I didn't want to like over season them and make them too salty or anything like that. But if I do go with these again, I will season them some more. Then I'm just going to roast some red potatoes that I cut up, and I like spraying my potatoes with cooking spray instead of using olive oil because I find that I always use too much oil whenever I do it that way. And I'm just gonna season them and alternate spraying them with oil and seasoning them. I really love this rosemary garlic seasoning. I got it at Sam's, but it's just mixing everything together, making sure everything is really coated with the oil. But like I said, whenever I use olive oil, sometimes it can overpower it and get like soggy. Now I'm going to be roasting some green beans. These are just frozen green beans from Sam's. Roasting vegetables is my absolute favorite way to cook them. I know I say that all the time, but seriously, if you're not a fan of vegetables, please try just throwing them in the oven. It makes them so much better. And I'm using the same technique of just spraying these with the olive oil spray and then seasoning them and then spraying them again. I like to spray them after the seasoning so it doesn't dry out and burn. And here are the lovely looking turkey tenderloins. It looks repulsive, I know. I'm so sorry that I had to show that to you, but I just wanted you to know that when you cover them and cook them, that's what they're gonna look like. I wanted them to cook in their juices so they didn't dry out, but at this point I really wanted to add some color to them, so I transferred them to a wire rack and sprayed them with that cooking spray just to give them a little bit of color, make them look a little more appetizing. And this is everything all together. Just cooking a protein and 2 vegetables is one of the easiest ways that I throw a dinner together whenever I have no other ideas. And finally, we have this red beans and rice that's done in the slow cooker. Red beans and rice has to be one of my favorite dinners. I love it so much. It's so full of flavor, it's so easy, and it's just a whole dinner right there. But you're going to start with a pound of dried beans, and then I have finely chopped up an onion and some celery. A bell pepper goes really good in this too. I just didn't have any. And I'm going to pour my rinsed and sorted beans in. You want to sort through them, make sure there's no bad beans or rocks or anything like that. Then I'm going to put in my onion and celery. I'm also going to add in 8 cups of water with 3 tablespoons of beef bouillon. You can use chicken or chicken stock if you want. I'm also going to put in some Tony Chachere's, a little bit of this tomato bouillon stuff with chicken flavor, about a teaspoon of that, and then a teaspoon of oregano, about a half a teaspoon of thyme, and I'm also going to throw in a few heaping tablespoons of garlic, as well as some Italian seasoning just for good measure. I'll have all the measurements listed down below, but then I'm just going to put my slow cooker on low for about 10 hours and let it go. And then about 8 hours in, I'm going to add in some smoked sausage that I have cooked down. Andouille sausage is pretty traditional. This is just some chicken smoked sausage that I had cooked before and frozen after I cooked it. And I'm just going to put it in cold and let that go. I don't want to add it too early because it can get kind of mushy and all the flavor cooks out. And this is how it turned out. Super good. Like I said, one of my favorite meals. So easy, so full of flavor. Love it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got some good meal ideas. I'm really glad you're here and I appreciate all of you so much. Thanks. Bye.